I say, watch out there now. What's up, world? It's the Toothless Wonder. Reporting live from the Bamboozled Again News Network. Coming back at you with some more stupid shit that we got to deal with and put up with. And I really don't be having time. Sometimes we just like, okay, do a video, what I think about. And sometimes, I'll be honest, man, I be drawing a blank because ain't a whole lot. Like, I kind of, not know everything, but the depth of the depravity of the society I live in and how I should move in accordance to such. I think, not just myself, but others, went at this through nauseum. So, like, maybe you can, get these various refresher courses or, updates on, the flunky stuff. Like when they came up with that short-lived soft girl era and that everybody was playing soft, or the black women, rather. But that's not what they really believe. They're just doing that as a tactic to try to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the point now. I don't believe nothing nobody say, yo. If they not of the Most High or striving in that particular area and operating with some humility and, you know what I'm saying, being forthright about their wins and losses. Like everybody here, how you think they just show nothing, they ain't never went through nothing, never got bamboozled or nothing. Like Pimp C said, man, talk about something on this dope, man. What about the other side of the game? What about when they kick your mama house in, they take your mama? What about that part? Y'all niggas don't never talk about that part, yo. It's crazy. But here's what I wanted to get into. It's like the game is very intricate. It's very deep. You know what I'm talking about? So now what I've kind of noticed, and I've been noticing, it's just like it came to just my awareness when I was scrolling through Facebook of these individuals perpetrating a fraud or playing, like, I'll give you an example, right? Excuse me. Like, I know people who make all these loyalty posts, right? And they're the most disloyal people I know. Or these people I personally know who do dirt, right? But then when it's spinning back around on them, they acting like they don't know why it happened, or they're such a good person. Why me to elicit all this sympathy and support, yo? You know what I'm saying? Or this is crazy. Or like I know a couple female who attempt to portray the virtuous woman, but like they're getting smashed like it's no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? They just present themselves to you in a certain light. And if you're not careful, you think, yo, there's something I can work with, or shorty hide, or woo woo woo. But behind the scenes, lo and behold, she going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? I guess that might be part of the having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. But this is all over the place. Like, it's so bad now. The only way I'm gonna truly believe that you are who you say you are is there has to be something different about you. Just like if if you were just to size them up on a scouting report, right? Behaviorally speaking, there's no difference from the woman who sells box than the woman who goes to church. They just dress it up different. But behaviorally, what they're captivated, they're basically the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell the difference based on how they move, how they operate. Everybody's always told me I'm different, and I think that's a blessing in disguise. Now, you go through like blackballing and lack of support, whatever. But there are some plus sides to it. After a plethora of them, one of which you can see the game for what it is and navigate it properly. In my experience, people have tried little stuff or whatever. And it's by the grace of the Most High, right? But because I'm able to not get caught up in the world, it's like they get mad with me because I kind of play dumb. You know what I'm saying? But I peep the move, or not. Even if I don't consciously peep it, my spidey sense will start telling, like, man, I think they up to something, yeah. And every time even though I might not have no information to it, there's something to it, because I normally don't feel that way. So why I feel that way all of a sudden? And that had you thinking you crazy. Oh, that's another one, like, you crazy. Nah, y'all crazy. Y'all let them people shoot you up with some stuff, and you don't know what's in it to keep a job. That's about as crazy as it get, you ask me. Or to act like we like not better, but like at a job, right? Like they act like, we gave you a chance, da da da. Yeah, but y'all wasn't worthy of my presence. I affected y'all more than y'all affected me. Actually, y'all did affect me. Y'all showed me as to why my higher power isolated me all them years back to then put me around people to show me what he was doing and why you shouldn't fool with him. Back to the perpetrating the fraud. And I tell the brothers this, like, we're in this age now. You got to be real leery of help or anybody who presents themselves as a supportive angel, especially if you're quote unquote of the light. Now, if you just, whoever, what I'm saying, work for you. But if you're actually like, or God is on you, or he working on you, refining you, and all this type of stuff, you got to be real, careful about that support shit. Because they will try to line you up. I don't necessarily mean kill you. I just mean like subvert your process, get you distracted, get you, off your primary purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask me, everybody perpetrating a fraud. And then get mad with me when I don't believe them. You're not believable. So why would I believe? And you get mad at that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the enemy. And I think here's why. Because now they know I know who they truly are, and they're afraid of getting exposed. Because these type of people, like, they're real big on image. I'm not. Like, I am who I'm is. I am who I am. And that don't change where I go out on earth. Like, that's one of the things, like, people say. Wherever I've been at or whatever environment I was at, like, yo, and I might see them again later on, like, yo, you still the same, yo. Now, I've evolved, changed, behaviorally, so on and so forth. But the essence of who I am is still the same. Because even when I was little, I told myself, man, this world not going to change me, yo. So I don't have an image to maintain. I don't need social validation from people who are inwardly bankrupt. What sense that make? Like, my validation comes from all the things I've endured and overcome, and you know what I'm saying? The grace and mercy of the Most High. You showing me grace now with these cigarettes? I know I keep talking about it. I got a book. I got to get to this book though. It's just crazy, yo. Like, I know this one shot, like, she just had a kid a year ago, and she'll try to present her, and she'll make these posts about, holding women accountable and all that. But at the job I was just at, where all the females are splacking all the dudes and in competition for them, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you present yourself like this, that, and the third. You got a man, you got a baby who's not even one. But I personally know that you creeping with one dude. And my man, who was free, he just told me, you be hollering him and his homeboy. But you just had a baby and you got a man at home. But you trying to get smashed by dudes who in a sober living house. Not to say these brothers don't have potential or can't woo the woo. But it would make more sense to me if he was in the man inbox who got his own, I don't know, asphalt company or, you know what I'm saying? But they don't go for these type of dudes. How my man, Mr. Jeff said, they give the best of themselves to the worst of Negroes. And then when they're the worst version of themselves, then they try to get the best of men. No. But again, I do blame society, lack of, how they got the man out the household, and like all this stuff is normal now. So so now when you do stuff the right way, you seem abnormal. You seem like the threat. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't bothering or worried about none of that people. I care less, to be honest with you. I just find it like very intriguing. Like, wow, I'm like a dirt road sociologist, or like the crocodile hunter. Like, let's watch these alligators in their natural environment. Come on, y'all, they're dangerous, but let's get a closer look. Y'all like y'all with me, I'm a trained professional. See now, you know what I'm saying? This shit, I just find it, just analyzing the game. You know what I'm saying? And the game is quickly evolving. That's why I feel the need, like a duck or a goose or whatever, when it flies south for the winter. Like, I've been like I wasn't really around people, or my personal life, like nobody really called me. Not that I care. No, they won't call me. I'll call you. But I feel this extra need to like back up off of people, or to be more protective of my information and my comings and goings. Not that I feel like somebody gonna do something to me, but y'all don't need to know where I'm at. Because let's say, an SHTF situation hit the fan, I'm going to be the first person popping their head, which I'm all for helping anyone, you know what I'm saying? But if you haven't lived a life of trying to, just better yourself, like, I don't want to be let me not, or whatever, they may need the help and need it thoroughly. But what's operating inside of them is still in play. And they still despise you. And I've been in situations where I was hated on or hurt most by the people I did the most for. That's why I make motherfuckers earn this shit now, though. And not even like you got, earn, I mean, just by behavior, just by the length of, the fruition of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the stuff I operated now, I found that myself. Nobody pointed me in the right direction. Nobody. Like, it's more vexing because I'm like, if I did have support or brother say, oh, man, Kyle, man, I like what you're doing, man, I'm going to throw you an alley-oop, or, man, go hide these peoples, man, ooh, I think you'd be a good... That don't never happen for me. Ever. Or when it does, it's along the lines of utilizing my skill set, but these people don't care nothing about it, and then they'll try to, box me in, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to just go solo, yo. And overcome that way. Because honestly, I don't want to work for nobody. Not that I can't. I'm just at this space. I want to be my own boss. I want to be my own king. I want to run my life by my own rules as they're instituted above me by Yeshua. That's the only person I want in authority over me. Because everybody else going to use you or try to F you over if you're not the hive-minded, herd mentality type of person. And then they turn on each other. So what's the point? I like the idea of being able to mentally defeat people by seeing the play and getting out of dodge or man, you know what I'm saying? This is really a mental game fought on a spiritual battlefield. And everybody's spirit jacked up. Everybody. Granted, okay, we all go through stuff in this life. But take the Hispanic people. They went through hell and high water to get over here. Right? But you don't pick up any kind of or I haven't rather, any kind of negative energy or just this terrible disposition. And I know one dude, he told me, he was from, I think, Guatemala, Honduras. And he told me the story about how him and his peoples had to walk over here walk to Mexico to then, ride on the side of a train up Mexico to get off, to then walk through the border in the blazing heat, to then meet somebody on side the highway, to go to Nebraska, and then eventually they got to Maryland. And then with no documentation, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when you're around these people, it's you feel the camaraderie, you feel the love, you feel the respect. Granted, trying to be fair and balanced, I don't think they've been privy to the social dynamic we have here in America that has kind of depleted us. But, it's that, even, okay, me, right? Okay, we see the game, right? We all know this stuff. We play like we don't, but we do. But it's amazing to me how, take the black woman, how she's essentially been financially incentivized by something that will soon not have any value to destroy the black man, or at least the decent one. Then her lineage behind her, and she feels good about that for freedom and finance. But, let's say America stays constructed like this, yo, and we have another generation of single motherhood and whoredom and all that. We're destroyed, and they do not care. Is that a lack of intelligence? You know what I mean? We're putting I think we're the only race of people who feel good about setting ourselves backwards. Feel good about selling out. You see what I'm saying? We'll say all this about the proverbial white man. But then ask the white man for help. Man, that's why it's to the point, I almost I don't like black people anymore. And that's why I want to go to Africa, because I want to fall in love with melanated people again. Because from where I'm at, from where I see it, it's nothing to like. I stay away from them. They make my skin crawl. Man, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them to do with them. I don't like being around them. None of that. Because they going to start talking stupid. And, man, no, man. I rather hear myself think, bro. You know what I'm saying? You sad out here. And you can have these conversations and they'll agree. And then that's it. They just agree with you, but they ain't finna do nothing about it. They ain't finna change. They might talk about change, but they ain't finna do none of it. I don't know, man. It's just the perpetrating a fraud is just off the chain. Yeah. And then even relation with, like, it be the women looking at it from where I was at the job perspective, which was at a treatment center where we're supposed to be helping people. No different than the church house, where these institutions of healing and helping have become the den of predatory behavior. The ones who are the black women who are the most feminine, the most soft-spoken, the most dainty, they the ones who doing the most splacking hard. Like, they jump from pen, like, it ain't no, yeah, I'm like, God darn, Joe. You damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like, I'm not even attracted to black women at this point anymore. And I'm not the casual, I understand the talking point of recreational. You don't even want to do that. Because the way I'm set up now, like, I had to kind of connect with something to you. But if you're inwardly bankrupt, there's nothing to connect to. So I don't even want to do it. You could be fat and all that. I don't even care about that, yo. Like, I don't even want to go up in you. Because then I'm like, yo, what'd you do before you seen me? You know what I'm saying? Or there's nothing to chime me in. These just empty vessels, meat suits. It's despicable, yo. I just want to return to the earth. I don't mean like in the ground. I mean like I would like to like go like one of them, maybe one of them tribal, what you call them people, in maybe like Mongolia or the rainforest, who've been living, self-sufficient for years, and you know what I'm saying, and learn from them. I don't want no more education. I want knowledge and wisdom. Because like my mind say, black women are supposed to be, so say, the most educated people, or the most educated dynamic in America. But how are you the most, and do all the stupidest stuff? Man, I'm gone, bro. I just wanted to vent to y'all, man. I'm done.